Snobby Story.
Previously, Sifa traveled through the desert and reached the mountain according to the map.
This must be Mount Magician, Frankie said. That mystic lives on top of a mountain? This mountain is really high and steep, really steep.
He walked up the steep path until there is no path. There were only steep cliffs all around him. He only had to climb up. But unfortunately, he stepped on a rock and fell. Sifa fell and hit the ground. Fortunately, he was not seriously injured. But the bag containing food and water fell into the abyss.
Hey, why is it like this? But we have reached the sorcerer's horn. Anyway, you have to climb to the top of the mountain.
He persevered, climbed up. He was very hungry because he used a lot of energy to climb the mountain. His eyes started to water and passed out again. 2 hours later, he opened his eyes and woke up. He was very surprised when he saw the grilled chicken and water next to him again. Sifa thought that he must be a magician, who would definitely give him more food.
Oh my goodness, you really do exist. Thank you for the food and water you have given me. I will definitely climb up the mountain to meet you.
Sifa ate food and water until she was full. Then he continued climbing. Finally, he climbed to the top of the mountain. He was very surprised. Because of the environment, the top of the mountain is very strange. There are many strange and colorful trees, robot-like animals, and colorful giant mushrooms. He walked around enjoying his surroundings. Came to feel again and found that he walked into the deep forest. But he had to stop because he heard the sound of something coming behind him. Turning around, he saw that a large animal with white fur was following him. He immediately ran away from it, but it runs behind him quickly. In fear, he ran for his life. But in the end, he was caught. It held Sifa tightly. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get free, so Sifa shouted, "Help me, help me."
Stop it, Yeti.
The noise was very loud, causing everyone to be startled. The beast heard the sound and calmed down, and it walked away. Sifa wondered what that voice might be. The voice of a magician. So he ran after the sound. After running for a while, he stood in front of a castle, located in the middle of a large lake. He knew the voice was coming from someone inside. He walked around the pond looking for the entrance to the castle. After walking for a while, there was a giant robot fish emerging from the water. He told Sifa to ride on his back. It will take you to the castle itself. So he rode on its back, traveled to the castle. And then he finally arrived at this castle. He kept walking up the stairs until the entrance door. A child opened the door. There's also a robot bear next to it.
Are you looking for a magician?
Yes, I've wanted to see you for a long time. I had a difficult journey to get here. Please let me meet the magician.
You left the palace 3 days ago. It will take another 5 months before you return, or sometimes a year, to come back here again.
Ha, 1 year, I can't wait that long. I have to go home to work. Please tell me, where did the magician go?
Where you travel, no one knows. Maybe not too far from now. You're probably not able to see him here.
Sifa was very sad. He thought he would not have any luck meeting a mage. He had a hard time climbing up the mountain. Luckily, Barry points out an easy way down the mountain for him.
Walk this way for no more than 2 hours and you'll already be at the bottom.
Sifa walked down the mountain with ease. On the way down, he wondered if my magician had just traveled down the mountain for a short time. He might be around here because you gave him food not long ago. But right now he would have to travel back home first because of food supplies and money. It's all gone. While he was thinking about it, a giant robot bird suddenly flew down.
Young man, get on my back. I'll take you down the mountain myself.
Sifa wasn't afraid and jumped on its back. Then it flew up into the sky. The giant bird took Sifa and flew up into the sky. He saw a flock of giant robot birds, many more. Birds began to fly higher and higher until the whole mountain landscape could be seen. When looking down, I found that saw the magician's castle. It was located in the middle of a heart-shaped lake.
You're looking for a magician, right? Do you want to know about him?
I want to know, who is he?
The magician came to this place many years ago and he saw a lot of trash. Was taken and dumped on this mountain. He thought that these pieces of garbage can be used to benefit, can create things. It's better than leaving it behind. Then he saw that there were many poor children who did not have good toys. With his genius, he was able to take those scraps and create toys that looked more special than normal. Many people came to see him. But he doesn't like to mess with other people. So we also created ourselves from those toys. To help those who are lost to return safely. How?
After 10 minutes, the bird finally flew to the ground below. When dismounting from the giant bird, Sifa walked until he reached the desert again. He traveled for 2 hours due to the heat of the desert. He then began to fall down. He could not continue the journey because he was very tired and thirsty. So he pretended to sleep because he thought the magician would definitely come to help him again. 15 minutes later, he heard the sound of something next to him, so he quickly reached out his hand and grabbed it. He grabbed the arm of a person.
Hey, magician, I've captured you. Haha. Ha, how is that possible? Yeah. Father, mother, why are you here?
Mom and Dad are worried about you. You've never traveled this far, so we secretly followed you. We saw that you were determined. We know that we cannot stop you. So he secretly gave food to you from a distance. Help you when you are in danger.
We brought a lot of food because we know you eat a lot, so we prepared it for you when traveling.
Sifa heard this and cried. Now he knew the deep concern his father and mother had for him.
I'm sorry to all of you. The people who have always cared for me are you. You are my magicians. I won't go looking for magicians anywhere else.
Let's go home.
We have another horse that we just bought from a traveler. You ride with me.
Sifa rode a horse with his parents. And then the three of them, father and son, rode horses and traveled home, leaving only the vast desert.
This story teaches us that, in this world, there may be many skilled and talented magicians, but the people who love and care for us, no matter how old we are, you are still worried. It's no one else, it's our parents. So you are our true magician. Don't forget to press like. Press subscribe to support our channel and will not miss any of our new good clips.